I'm Sean Anderson, and welcome to Coach's Corner, our weekly chat with the coaches of Pohai Athletics. And on this show, we're going to be talking with head football coach Josh Allen a little bit later. First, let's talk cross country. They just performed in the regionals in Tulsa, Mohawk Park. Owasso was the host school for that big regionals competition, and Coach Larry Degan is with us. And Coach Degan, thank you for being here.
You bet.
Now, on this edition of Coach's Corner, we want to talk about some individual athletes for you and your team as they wrapped up the season at regionals, and of course for one of your athletes going on to state. You got to be proud. We'll talk about that here in just a moment. Overall, the general overview of the regionals experience at Mohawk Park, beautiful place to run. Tell us about it.
Well, it really was a beautiful place, and the weather was perfect. The direction the wind was out of, it was anytime they were not in the trees, it was at their back. So it was a really good day to run. It was the temperature was just pretty much perfect, and our kids did well. They really did. They did a great job, and we had some good times come out of it, and it was a fun day.
Coach Degan of the Pohai cross-country team, and Coach, you got to be proud of a lot of your athletes. First of all, let's talk about Garrison Blanton.
Wow, Garrison, yeah.
He's an amazing runner. He's an amazing athlete, and he's a senior this year, of course, and he was looking for a big day at regionals. And as a coach, you gotta feel for Garrison, because it didn't, kind of like last year. Exactly like last year. It just didn't happen, but he was so close. How close was he?
Well, he was about as close as the width of this table, maybe a little closer actually. Wow. The kid from Booker T went across the line just before he did. Their times were actually posted exactly the same on the sheet that they put out that day. But when they came out on OHS track with a complete time, he was less than a second behind you. So it was so close, and he's worked so hard. He's been our lead runner for a long time, and you just feel terrible for him because he was just right there.
Yeah. Well, he'll go on, I'm sure.
Oh, he will. He'll run in college. He'll do a great job. He'll have a great career. He had a great career here at the high school, but he's just so close and just didn't quite make it.
Yeah. Garrett Coates and Tyler Thompson. What can you say about these two athletes?
Well, Garrett's a junior, and he got his personal best. He's been wanting to break 20. And he got 18:47, I think it was, and just did a great job.
So he not only broke it, he broke it by almost a minute and a half.
He broke it. He really broke it. And Tyler Thompson's a senior that's just put in so much time and effort, and he's just a great leader on the team and an encourager, and he's just a great kid. And he had a really good run, and he's in the 17s and just did a great job for us. He's going to be graduating, moving on to track. He's really, really good in track, too. He's an 800 runner. So.
Wow. Well, the state meet is coming up at Edmond Santa Fe, and yes, Ponca City High School will be sending a cross-country athlete to state. Tell us about Noel Lawver. And Noelle, you got to be proud of her.
Oh, I'll tell you, Noelle, she's one of those people, you get around her a little bit, it just makes your day better. She's a really, really sweet girl.
Great attitude.
Oh, great attitude, and she encourages everyone else, and very, very quiet, but just works really hard. And she was the number 2 individual qualifier. They take the top 7 teams, and once those names are gone, then they take the individuals. And she was number 2 with a 20:28. So she'll be going to the state meet. This is her first year to run cross country, and has just done amazing. So we're really excited for Noelle.
Now, when she goes to state, will you, as her coach, be accompanying her? I mean, how many folks go to state with her?
Well, we don't know that yet. We don't know how many coaches will be going. Coach Kendrick just lost her grandmother. Matter of fact, today. And so we don't know whether she'll be going or not. It's just been a really, really tough few weeks here for Coach Kendrick. She's been very close to her grandmother, as you would expect, but really, really close. And it's been a really tough time. Matter of fact, she didn't get to go with us Saturday because she was in the hospital with her grandmother. But we'll get all those worked out. They haven't posted the exact times and everything for this yet. We keep looking on the website and waiting for it, but
Right.
they should get it out today sometime, and then we'll know what time we need to be there and all. And we'll take her down, and she'll spend the night, take her out to a nice meal. You know, I mean, when you qualify for state,
It's a big deal.
Something special should happen, and so we'll get to do that with her, and that'll be a fun time. And her parents, I know, are really excited about it. You know,
Right.
they'll be there, and so. I'm sure there's some other kids will come down and encourage her and be there for her.
So from a coach's perspective and Noel's perspective as an athlete, what's the preparation going into state? And by the way, as you're watching this now, of course, the time has been decided, and state is happening Saturday, Edmond, Santa Fe. So check listings where you can find those for the start time for Noel. But as a coach and as an athlete, how do you prepare for this?
Well, we'll continue to run and do the things that we've been doing. Matter of fact, today she'll run 10 400s. So that's pretty tough. But those are the types of things that we've been doing. It won't be the heavy mileage that we did early in the year, but we're working more toward having that speed, being able to finish the race better, and but it'll be a full week, and she'll be ready to go. And by the way, to find out if people want to get on ohstrack.com, and the times and all should be there, especially by the time this show airs. But hopefully they'll have that on there very soon, and we'll be able to get all our plans together. So
very good. So overall, great season. You've got a lot of athletes, a lot of promising athletes, and a wonderful future ahead with Pohai cross country. So what's the plan for the off season? How do your athletes stay in training?
Well, many of them will be in track, but the others that aren't, we'll have an off season plan for them, and as well as this summer, we'll have a running program for them to keep them in shape. But the key is just building that base, getting those miles in. And when I say miles, we're talking a lot of miles, My son ran cross country in college, and he would come home and run 500 to 600 miles during the summer just to be where he needed to be the next season. These kids won't run quite that much, but they need to run a lot to keep that base strong, so that then we can begin to build on it when the season starts.
All right. Coach Degan, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Coach Larry Degan with the Ponca City High School cross country team, and congratulations to all of the athletes. And Noelle Lawver headed to state at Edmond, Santa Fe, and she'll represent Ponca City High School. Well, coming up on this edition of Coach's Corner, head football coach Josh Allen. He's next, right here. Thanks for watching.